Hi everyone, welcome to week 2. Well, technically week 3, but week 2 of our assignments. So let's get started, and I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. And I know you guys are a little bit bored, but remember that this will pass and you'll be back to your normal activities, sooner than you think. And before you know it, it'll be August and we'll all be back together. So scroll down to week 2, and week 2 is the same layout as week 1. All of your weeks will be the same except for the last week, which will kind of be like a culminating project where you'll take all of your entries that you've written and put them together in a slideshow. So make sure you're saving your entries, your time capsule entries each week. Okay, so week 2 runs from April 20th to April 24th. And again, we have the time capsule guidelines. So again, if you just click here, it'll bring up the options for you for your time capsule. I'm not really sure why it's taking forever, but I'll go back to that in a minute. But yeah, so you click here. If you ever need to find your options, you just, it's there every week. Just click there for whatever task that you want. So you'll scroll down to the tasks. Remember, try to pick a different one. Yes, there are some you can repeat, like you can definitely repeat the newspaper article, but like don't repeat the TED Talk, don't repeat the bucket list. You can repeat like a poem, TikTok video, picture. A lot of you have sent me videos and it's been awesome. And also thank you for sending me appropriate videos. Remember to keep those appropriate. But I love hearing about what you're doing, or some of you have sent me a video about talking about your playlist. So that's cool too. I definitely welcome those videos. But again, choose one of the tasks. Oh, also the interviews have been really cool. I like to read about who you guys interview and what like different people's take on what's happening is. But yeah, remember also to give me at least 5 to 7 academic sentences, like about a half a page response if you want the full credit for it. So please keep that in mind. All right, so once you choose your task, you'll go to whenever this is due. This is due, the response 1 is due Monday, April 20th. You'll click on that. And I've made this very simple. What I want you guys to do, some of you have questions. You're like, what do I put in this form? Well, it says right here to type your response in the Google form below. So I actually have it embedded in the course for you. Or if you wanted to bring it up in a new window, you would just click on the link to open the Google form, and it'll open in a separate window for you. So either or is fine, but I try to make it easy so you can put it in right here. So your email address, you have to use the right email address. The one I want you to use is your Brownsville Gmail. So it would be your first name dot last name at basdonline.org. Some of you are forgetting the dot or the period in between your first and last name, and then you're using .com instead of .org. So whenever I provide feedback to you, you're not getting it. So if you're ever wondering, like, why is she not grading my stuff? Or I don't know if she's getting it. I am. You're just not giving me the correct email address. And also, you have to check this email, your Brownsville Gmail, to get that response. And I also email you guys a couple times a week, so please make sure you're checking that. All right, next you'll put your name. Okay, so next you'll write your name. Make sure you put your first and last name so I know who it is. And then choose the task you completed. I have all of the tasks around here, so just click one. Maybe you are going to do the interview. All right, this way I know which one it is. And then where I say type your response here, you can just start typing. Or if you if you have something that you already let's say I wrote this, maybe I want to copy. Oh, I can't copy it. Maybe I want to copy this because I wrote it. So you just copy it and you can just paste it there. So whatever if you have it on a Google Doc or something else, or if you have the Google Doc and you just want to get the shareable link and paste it there, you can. And I'll show you real quick how you can get the shareable link. If you have a Google Doc, okay, you have it up and you typed your information in it. So I'll just, I'll just type, and I'll title this, I don't know, sample. You go to share up here. You have to turn on the link sharing, so get the shareable link. All right, you have to turn that on, and then just copy that link. Then you can go back and you can just paste it there. And then you can hit submit when you're done. Okay, and if you need to submit another response, you definitely can. But it's that easy. You do not need to upload or submit anything. All right. If you're doing this on a Word document, just copy and paste whatever is on the Word document and put it in the form. All right. That's so important, just to put it in the form. That way I can see everything all at once, and it's a lot easier for me to grade. In this way, it's quick. You guys don't even have to open any other documents. You can just put all of your answers in here. All right. So that is the same for, let me get out of here. That will be the same for response 2 as well. And response 2 is due April 22nd. So remember, 2 time capsule tasks per week. The one goes in response 1, the other one goes in response 2. All right, do Mondays and Wednesdays. All right, and then your final activity for the week is the week 2 podcast. So we're done with serial now. So I tried to pick some other podcasts that will give you options on what you can listen to, and that are a little bit shorter and also fun. So this one is 30 Animals That Made Us Smarter. Okay, I listened to a bunch of these. They're really cool. They're just short, fascinating, well-researched episodes that kind of spark your curiosity. But you can listen to any episode that you choose. All right, I just want you to have fun. Choose one that interests you. So this is just a picture, but I did provide the link, so you can either listen to it here. So if you click on the link, it'll take you to all the episodes you can download. I mean, I hate spiders, so I'm not sure I would listen to the spider one, but I don't know, the peacock one seems pretty cool, or butterflies. I've always been interested in those. Dolphins can be cool, but I don't know, I just thought this is really cool. Everyone enjoys animals. And there's so much we can learn from animals. So whichever one you want, you can just click on it, and you'll be able to listen to it. And again, they're not long, so you can just take notes as you go if you want for your assignment. Or if you want to listen to them wherever you listen to your podcast, like if you use Apple Podcasts like I do, just search 30 Animals That Made Us Smarter, and then you can choose an episode and listen from there. And then what you're doing, like for each podcast, we have a discussion response. So you'll click on the discussion response, and I say in about 5 to 7 academic sentences, please share the following with your class. So I want to know which episode you listened to. Okay, so make sure you tell us the name, the title, even the number if there is one. Briefly summarize the main points of your episode. So in a couple sentences, tell us what exactly it was about. This way, if others are reading your responses, they might want to, if they read yours, they might want to go listen to that episode. And then also tell us what you learned from the episode, which don't tell me you didn't learn anything, because this is all new information that you probably didn't know. So definitely write in a couple sentences what you learned. And I definitely can't wait to hear what you choose. If you would like to respond to your classmates' post, you can. You don't have to, but I encourage you to read them, however. And then when you're ready to write your response, you click on right here, add a new discussion topic. Okay? And you'll just put your subject. You might even want to put the title of the episode here. And then this is where you type your response. All right? Then you'll just hit post to forum whenever you're done. And yeah, you'll be ready to go. And then once yours pops up and your classmates, you'll be able to view them here. Right, so again, you have your week 2 COVID-19 time capsule, 2 tasks there, your week 2 podcast with the discussion response, and also I added one more thing, which is week 2 optional activities. These are the same optional activities as week 1, but no one has done any of them yet. I will give you points for them if you complete them. So if you missed an assignment before, will be an opportunity for you to get some extra points. If you don't do them, I just exempt you from them, so it's not a big deal. But you can go through and do the blackout poetry. So you can, if you click on the blackout poetry, there are instructions here. You can pick one of the text. As you can see, this was my sample that I did. I wanted you to make a blackout poem about your COVID-19, your quarantine experience. I believe that, and again, these are going to stay up here so you guys can see. I think Marcelina did one. It's, beautiful. She used an excerpt here. All you have to do is click on it and go to slide, duplicate slide, so that way you can work on it. You just literally highlight the text that you don't want and black it out. And then you can add images afterwards by going to Insert, Image. You could search from the web or upload on your computer. All right, so there's that optional activity. And the other optional activity is Genius Hour. You can see this document for details, but all Genius Hour is just a way for you to pursue something that you've always wanted to try or learn, explore, jump into some kind of project. I know a couple of you had a bucket list that you made for quarantine specifically that you're going to try to do. So this is a great optional activity for that. So you just read through this and, you'll just send me something, either if it's a video, some kind of presentation, or, just you can blog about it, whatever. There are a ton of ways that you can do it. If you start a private Instagram account, you could share it with me or, let me know your name and I can check it out. That could be cool. But anyway, this will be an optional activity for each week as well. All right, so that sums up week 2. Again, you have 2 COVID-19 time capsule responses and then a week 2 podcast. And if you want, optional activity. These will both be 25 extra points, so that'll be up to you if you decide to do them. And remember, for the responses, please type into the Google form. That's all I ask, is that you type into the Google form. Right? And as usual, if you have any questions, please email me or message me on Remind. And lastly, don't forget to fill out the daily check-in form. All right, I keep a record of everyone filling this in every day, just for attendance, so I know who's participating in the course. All right, so please fill that in every day. It should be the first thing you do whenever you log in. And yeah, let me know if you have any questions. Have a great week, everyone.